All 26 Singaporeans injured in the pier collapse at a popular resort in Batam are back home. 4 of them were sent to the hospital for further treatment and 2 are still warded. They were among some 100 Mendaki staff who were there for a company retreat.
30 Mendaki employees were standing on a pier at the Montego Resorts for a group photograph when it collapsed, causing 26 of them to fall into the shallow part of the sea. All of them were treated in Batam before making the trip back to Singapore.
What I heard that my daughter was quite okay, but my son-in-law says that was sent to hospital for X-ray, right? Because their ribs, they have maybe a ribs injury. Very not really good because we lost contact actually. Because all the phones all are in the water.
But 4 of them had to be sent to Changi General Hospital for further treatment after they arrived at Tanah Merah Ferry Terminal on Friday morning.
I talked to her. She said she was involved in an accident. Okay, and basically she broke her knee or something like that, and the leg was in cast. She's in pain, but she's recovering well. She's in good spirit.
Mr. Yusuf's wife was one of the first to fall and has undergone surgery for her injured leg. She is one of 2 staff who is still warded, while a colleague is under observation.
All staff's welfare and well-being is our top priority. We will do all our best to make sure that they get the best treatment, and all staff, whether injured or not, everybody will be treated.
This is the first safety incident at the pier. Group CEO of KOP, which oversees Montego Resorts, said the group is deeply regretful for the incident. She refuted claims that the wooden structure was decayed, saying the collapse was due to overcapacity. She added that the pier was supposed to serve as a transient structure and not meant to accommodate many people at one time.
The structure is still in place, it is still standing tall, and it is that particular spot where I think an overwhelming number of people were standing on it at the same time that it happened. In fact, we actually do regular maintenance, and we have actually just changed the material. It's actually new wood.
Chairman of Mendaki, Masago Zulkifli, shared his concern on Facebook and said the staff retreat was for the self-help group to brainstorm on next year's programs. He hoped the incident doesn't dampen their spirit in serving the community. Investigations by Indonesian authorities are still ongoing.
Back in Batam, it's business as usual for staff and guests despite the incident. Our reporter managed to check out the collapsed pier at the resort, and here's the exclusive.
I'm inside Montego Resorts, and this is where the incident happened. The area is about a minute's drive from the resort entrance. It's not open to the public, only resort guests are allowed. It's a popular spot for photo taking. There's also an area for fishing at the end of the pier. The height of the pier is more than 2 meters, but the entrance to the pier has now been barricaded by the police, and there's a sign which says work in progress. The collapsed section has been covered by white canvas, and there are still wooden planks floating in the sea under the structure. But it's business as usual for hotel staff and guests. There's even an Indonesian company holding a team-building event next to the area by the beach. The management of the resort says more checks and a full investigation are ongoing at the moment, and a full repair will be done to ensure that the pier is even more robust for the safety of guests. It is also cooperating with local authorities and police on the incident.